hockey fans in Boston have had this game circled on the calendar all season long. Inside Agganis Arena, the Boston University Terriers host the Boston College Eagles in the battle for ComAv as this week's Hockey East Game of the Week. To the Sabres for BU Terrier Jack Eichel. This one nearly got caught up in the gear. No whistle yet. They'll play on, and they score! It's Fensore from the high slot, and BU takes a 1-0 lead.
And Tyler, this is a broken play off of what should have been a save, and maybe I won't say it's an easy save because I think this one from the right point from Gallagher handcuffs Dopp, but then the puck gets squirted back out by Mastrosimone, ends up on Fensore's stick. He knew his angle, he knew he had top glove side, puts it right in the perfect place, a 1-0 lead for the Terriers. That's that type of physical presence that when you...
How about that feed to Max Kaufman alone on Dopp, he scores! The Vermont transfer introduces himself to the Green Line rivalry, and he doubles BU's lead.
What a look! What a pass up ice here to turn the play that quickly and hit Kaufman almost in stride, right at the blue line, goes in, buries a blocker side, perfect shot.
Fensore away. St. Ivany right to the middle, knocked down. Kuntar, nice feed to McLaughlin, and he scores! Oh, what a play! Mark McLaughlin, number 12 this year, and BC's right back in it. Hard feed for Hellison, didn't get the stick down, it looked like, and back out to the BC end it goes. Now Nestorenko turns the corner, and again, through traffic, first save made, rebound to the goal, it's in! We're tied! 2-2 game! St. Ivany diagonally across for McLaughlin. Return feed, and a nice pass to Giles, and Giles scores! Oh, 3 in a row from BC, and the Eagles have taken the lead. And it could be their 4th consecutive game without giving up a power play goal after the PK was one of their weaknesses in the first couple of months of the season. This is Amante to the middle, they score! It's Kaufman again!
What a redirect here. Kaufman just, the ability to take that quick pass from Ty Amante. There's no way that Eric Dopp could have seen that redirect coming.
Bounce at the circle, Kuntar backhanded, shot is blocked, Kaufman clears, and we have overtime. St. Ivany into the middle, tipped and a save by Comesso. Matt Brown moving in, gets in on Dopp, but he can't put it home. Wins it right back to the middle. It's Warren, denied by Comesso. An opportunity for Matt Brown. Can he do it to BC again? Not this time. Powell with room, right in front. Save Comesso again. Still with it. Fensore, kick save by Dopp. Incredible! Poke to the corner. McBain not touching it. A smart play as the clock expires in overtime, and a shootout is required tonight. It's a shootout. Eamon Powell will start it for Boston College. Talented blue liner turned away by Comesso. Nearly lost the handle and pushed it wide.
Yeah, that cost him.
Casey Carew, another Mass native. The senior has 1 goal this year. Can he get BC on the board? Not this time. Save from Comesso. BC has to come back to stay alive in the next round. Skoog, save with the pad by Dopp. They call him Captain Clutch. Here he comes. Save again by Comesso. He's got 2 goals tonight. If this one is in, it's a BU win. Moving in toward Dopp. Kaufman missed it. Has a goal tonight. Nestorenko holding. And with the toe, Comesso has a game-high 3 points. All assists tonight. Can he light the lamp to win it for BU? Gallagher, no. Trevor Kuntar's turn. Kuntar against Comesso. BC's on the board. He knocked the Eagles out of the playoffs last year. Can he keep it alive? No, he cannot. The Boston College Eagles, down 2-0 in the 3rd, complete the comeback. They pick up the extra point with a shootout win here at Agganis Arena.
It was a pretty entertaining game, to say the least. For the fans, the crowd was terrific. A little bit of a kind of a classic game. It ended up being back and forth. I thought the first 2 periods we controlled most of the play. I thought we played really well. I thought, even in the third, I thought we played for the most part a pretty good period. We had a couple mistakes that they capitalized. They got a good hockey team. They made on a breakout. They had a 1-on-4 that they got a pretty lucky bounce off McCarthy's foot. That kind of ended up being a big goal for them. We probably could have played a little bit harder, and I think it was Nesterenko that came in, entering the zone there. I like our hockey team. If we play like that, we'll win most games. I thought we, for great stretches of that game, I thought we were the better team. But you just add up the score at the end, right? So, bench got a little bit, they scored 3 quick ones. The bench is trying to reset. I think they were a little bit rattled there for a minute or so, but then we had a big, huge play on a breakout, by Gallagher and Fensor, a good breakout, and a Monte off the rush to Koff to get us back. And I thought we had some really good looks, especially off the rush. Our rush game was pretty poor versus UNH. I thought it was pretty good tonight, especially executing some of those 4-on-2, 4-on-3. I think Cruz came across and made one on Fensor with 3 to go that I don't know how he stopped. So all in all, it was, both goalies played well. Both teams, battled hard, and always stinks to lose in a shootout, but I like the way we played.
Coach, Hoffman had 2 tonight, so could you just talk about his play not only within this game but his leadership throughout the season? After the past 2 weeks, he's kind of really stepped up as a leader for you guys.
Yeah, he's been terrific. He's been good all year. He just needed to break the ice with a goal, and all of a sudden he's got I think 4 in just a couple games now. He was really good at Cornell. That's kind of was a little bit of a breakout game. I think he had 2 pipes in that game, one on a breakaway, short-handed breakaway. But he's great. He's kind of a guy that when he plays more, he just seems like he gets more energy. He was really strong tonight. On top of the goals, he was good on the forecheck. He was tough. He kills penalties. He blocks shots. He does a little bit of everything. I'm happy for him because there's not many guys that work as hard and preparation. During the week, really understands how to get himself ready to play. Physically and mentally.
Ty Gallagher put together a pretty solid first semester, just with 3 assists tonight. What were your impressions of him, and not only tonight but the whole time here?
Yeah, Ty's a gamer. When the bright lights come, he shows up. He loves to play. He's really competitive. He had really good poise, I thought, tonight, through pretty good stretches. The building was loud. It was very difficult, especially on some of the breakouts. That play that he made on the breakout, that little mid D retrieval where he just bumped it, was a high level play. It doesn't really probably get noticed, but it was a really great play by him. And he's poised. So I think he's had a good semester. I think he had 1 weekend where he kind of struggled out at Northern Michigan. Other than that, he's been really good. Really, really good. So we're happy to have him.
You mentioned it in your opening comment, but just the response from your team going down 3-2, scoring 3 minutes later, I guess how important is it to show that the group can do that as the game's kind of getting more important going on?
Yeah, it's really important, because there's going to be, ups and downs within games. And that the crowd was wild, and then all of a sudden it was out of it, and then we got it back in it. So it was really important, and it was a huge play on the breakout because we got to a point in the breakouts where we were just throwing the puck away. There was a few of them, and the goals, 2 of their goals came off, one off a forecheck and one where we just didn't get it out. So yeah, no, it's big. It would have. You get a 2-goal lead going into the third period. You want to close out, and not give up a goal. But the fact that we did give one up, and then we got give 3 up, and then we got 1 back, was really positive for the group.
Coach, I wanted to ask you what went into your decision to use your timeout when you did in the second period there.
I thought those guys were gassed out. They had some pretty good pressure on us. Gassed out. We're up 2-0. No sense to give up a face-off goal because you have a tired line. That was really the only reason we called it.
With the timing of the game tomorrow, followed by the mid-season break, what do you kind of think of that? Will it be good to step away for a little bit after
I think we've pushed pretty hard here with this group. We've got a lot of guys playing hurt. We've had a lot of injuries throughout the semester. Guys have really given it a pretty good push. I think we have probably 3, 4, 5 guys with the flu right now that played. Some of them played a lot. So guys really gassed out tonight pretty hard. So the break is obviously we get the exhibition game tomorrow. But there's going to be some guys that won't play in that game just because of, there's some guys that are pretty dinged up, him pretty sick. So the break will be good for sure, and get ready, rest up and get ready for the second half and for a good push in the second half.
Drew, for him to respond the way he did as well. He's obviously got a lot going on with what's coming up for him for World Juniors and all that stuff. But for him to respond the way he did after giving up 3 quick like that, what do you think about that?
Yeah, you know what? He didn't really have a chance on 2 of them, and the one was off our foot and in, so there was really 3. Could have he stopped one? Maybe, if he was Superman, but he was he didn't really have a chance. But he was solid. Like, he played well. He played really well last weekend. The Cornell game, he gave up quite a few goals. Some of them weren't his fault. And then, the 2 weekends prior, he was good versus Northeastern. He was good versus UMass. So he's had a good stretch of games here where he's starting to, get some confidence and get his form to where it needs to be. So it's exciting for us. It's exciting for him. He looks pretty confident right now, which is a really good thing when your number one guy's feeling good about himself.
One more if you have it.
What are you hoping to accomplish tomorrow in the exhibition?
I think it's important in the exhibition game to play some guys that maybe haven't played that much. Put guys in some situations maybe that they haven't. Rest some guys that are hurt. It is an exhibition game. Any game you put the jersey on, you want to win too. So I think it's important that we try to go out and win a hockey game. But at the same time, we're gonna probably play a little bit different group, different goaltender, and just see, because Drew's gonna be gone for the World Junior, so we're gonna play that game versus Brown. Potentially, if they're medal, I think he should be back for the Arizona State series, but he could be gassed after that. So we got to see what the other guys can do too. So it'll be it's going to be a quick turnaround, but it's going to be guys probably getting some opportunity maybe that would in some situations.
Thanks, Coach. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye, Gallagher, coming in.
Think of the game.
Yeah, I mean, it was awesome. Being from Michigan, there's the whole Michigan State rivalry too. So, it's a great first taste, and obviously it didn't end how we wanted it to be, but something to build off of. And the fans were great, so it was awesome.
You know a lot about the rivalry coming in.
Yeah, I mean, that's all you hear about, right? Even any team you play, everyone's BC sucks, right? So it's awesome. It's awesome. No, it's a great environment. So.
And at 3-on-3 overtime, there's some crazy opportunities for both sides, but on the bench and on the ice, how do you guys stay focused when also the atmosphere of again is just kind of going crazy all at once?
Yeah, I mean, it was crazy back and forth, but it was also something that built us momentum. So it was stuff that we could build off of, and we just carried it into the next play, and it's always a next play mentality. So.
Kind of for you, pretty solid first semester here, 3 assists tonight. Just what's been the key for you, not only tonight but throughout the whole semester?
Yeah, I think one of the biggest keys for me is really time management. I mean, it's just staying prepared through school, hockey, workouts, everything. Just making sure that my body's ready and my game's ready for every step. And I think just preparation is something that's really given me a jump start.
Can you comment on just the impact that your seniors and your upperclassmen have had, especially the last couple of weeks?
Yeah, I mean, a guy that stands out is Max Kaufman. He had a great last week and this week, and I mean that whole line with Ty Amante, Logan Cockrell, Alex Vlasic. I mean, all those guys, they've been bringing the energy in the locker room, and I feel like that's a huge step for us, and it was a great turnaround for us.
How much confidence does it give you playing with someone like Dom, and what can you take from him?
Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, just playing with veteran guys, like I played with Vlasic for a while at the beginning of the year, and now Dom. And playing with the veterans is awesome, just because you can see how they handle moments and how they handle, whether it's negative or positive, how they handle it and how they respond. So, it's great for me.
Ty, after this exhibition game here, you'll have some time off on the break. Like, do you plan to skate during that time, or how do you plan to stay sharp sharp while also maybe getting some time to rest and recharge?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, definitely got to stay focused. I know it's a break, but you got to stay in the gym, stay on the ice. I think I'll take a couple days off, but no, definitely getting back on the ice, back in the gym, and the work never stops. So.
The team has been playing well, but the record probably isn't what the guys want. What's the energy like in the locker room right now when
Yeah, I mean, obviously the record's not something that we look for, but I mean, we've been playing really good hockey, and I feel like it's something that we can build off of, and bring it into the Bean Pot and into March and the playoffs, and yeah, so it's something that is going to bring us momentum into the rest of the season, and we're just going to keep playing well.
One more, if you have it. It's just not on the night as a whole, the event as a whole. What do you think of the jerseys and sort of the throwback thing?
Yeah, I mean, it was awesome. It was cool. The whole 100-year thing is awesome. It's kind of crazy that BU hockey's been around for 100 years. So it was a cool production, and I thought it brought a lot of energy to our team, brought a lot of confidence, and I feel like we played with that confidence and that swagger tonight. And it's just a tough ending, but it's definitely something we can build off of.
Thanks, Ty. Thanks, everyone.
Yep. Thank you.